Oh, there he is. There's that Yankee fan wearing a Yankee baseball hat on his way to probably 28 world championships. That's right. Let's get with it. Mikey T here at MikesSportsBook, Michigan's premier sports betting hotline, with tips, analysis, and predictions. If you're new to the station, please like and subscribe. In the description, hit the Discord to get you over to the lounge, have a community chat, talk around the players, talk about the sporting issues of the day, and then Mikey T directs you to the parlor. You get these 5-star locks that aren't around all the time, but they are hitting at 9-3, 9 wins, 3 losses, 75 bets were 50 wins and 25 losses. How's that sound? 66.6% firing at Mikey T Sportsbook. That's right. Get with it, people. We're going to recap the action. Yankees on the road, Kansas City, a mild favorite, and they come through. They beat the Royals 4-2. Also, NHL Stanley Cup playoffs, Florida Panthers win 4-1 over Edmonton. Take a 2-game lead series into Edmonton. Panthers up 2-0. Edmonton's going to have to fend off, or else they might need the brooms to get swept off their own ice. Tuning into Tuesday night's action. Yankees still in Kansas City facing the Royals. Mikey T's back in the pinstripes once again. Also, Comerica Park's going to have some people there today watching the Nationals come in for a few games to play in the D-Town. We got a nice day here on Tuesday, June 11th. Mikey T in the sports book, firing, telling you guys how it is, what it is, when it is. That's how we do it. We don't just give it to you straight. We give it to you full circle. Winners never quit and quitters never win. Are you following the pinstripes? Headed into the All-Star break. We're almost there halfway. 162 game season proves to be a long haul. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Who's going to be ready in October, baby? I don't know, but can Judge and Soto be the next Reggie Jackson, Mr. Octobers? Hopefully we can get there in October. As of right now, Yankees firing. Boom, boom, boom. First, second, third, fourth. They had problems with the Dodgers coming in on a 3-game visit. Oh, well. Got to have some competition that puts a little bit better, but puts you better. You got to fight the best and be the best. That's right. That's what it is. Okay, Dodgers are probably the better team in the West other than the Phillies. Yankees got to go up against them. They saw them once. They'll see them again, hopefully. All right, getting into it, we got college football on the horizon, baby. We're into June, going to July, also out of August, and then there we are, the season starting, kicking it off. Big Ten's going to have new rivals this year from the Pac-10, Pac-12 that is. I don't know. You got to stay tuned. Follow Mikey T at the sports book. Those home dogs, 80% of the time, the MLB teams aren't getting swept, people. Pick up on these little trends and sport tidbits that you get from calling Mikey T at the sports book. A lot of advice, a lot of tips, a lot of games. Baseball games, basketball games, hockey games, soccer games, boxing matches, UFC matches, Olympics, Asian ping pong, horse racing, cage fighting, motocross, political elections. Let's get busy, people. I'm going to have to get a group of people together and start filling these stadiums, all the NHL stadiums, all the NBA stadiums, all the MLB stadiums, and all the NFL stadiums. Those 4 major sports in the United States, if I could get those stadiums all filled at the same time, I'd have One comment for him and one comment for him only. Mikey T for president, baby. Michigan's premier sports betting hotline with tips, analysis, and predictions. This is what I'm giving you. I'm laying it on the line. I'm telling you how it is. Trends, losing streaks, winning streaks. Nothing lasts forever. Common sense, patience, not to be greedy. You gotta study. Let's get with it, people. Gotta know your material. Gotta be number one in charge of healthcare. Gotta provide healthcare for everyone across the country. Everyone's entitled to the healthcare. If you don't have your health, you don't have anything. It doesn't matter. If you don't have your health, you don't have anything. You gotta have health. You gotta have healthcare. Second thing is you gotta have security, meaning with you got to have a defense. You got to be able to be protected so nobody can take over and end up ruling us or running us or manipulating us and destroying us and hurting us and taking over and running us. It's got to be in a diplomatic fashion. It cannot be a dictatorship. It's got to be we the people, by the people, for the people. It's got to be trends. It's got to quit chasing our tail. It's got to be quit smoke and mirrors. It's got to be no, it's always about the money. It's got to be about humanity. It's got to be about humanity first. You got to have humanity, and you got to have health care, and you got to have security to take care of the people, for the people, by the people. And then you got to have education. You got to have education to educate the people, to teach them so that they can learn and want to pass that on. So that you got to have some humanity, and you got to have some humanity. You really do. You got to have health care so everybody's healthy and taken care of. And then you got to have security so it can't be dominated by a dictator. You got to have freedom of speech. And then we got to have a correctional process to take care of the people, for the people, by the people, and punish those that trespass upon us. And lead not us to us into, don't lead us into temptation, but deliver us from evil. And treat anybody like you want to be treated. Talk less, listen more. Keep your hands to home. Be nice to people. Don't insult people. Don't lie to people. Don't mistreat people. Don't manipulate people. Don't put distrust out there about people. Don't swear on anyone's name. Don't cause any unwanted attention to yourself or others. Don't do anything obsessed. Be a good person. That's what we got to do. I'd like to say all those things to all those stadiums for all those people. That's what we got to have. We got to have humanity. We got to have health care. We got to have security. We got to have education. We got to have those things for the people, by the people. It don't matter who's running it. We got to have the people run the people, by the people, for the people. Not to be dictatorship, not to be lied, manipulated, fake news. No, something goes beyond money. It can't be bought. Come on, people. Let's get with it, people. Come on, people. You're insulting our common sense, people. It's basic. It's not. It's black and white. It ain't have to be a color thing no more. It's not. It don't have to ever be a color thing no more. The humanity. It doesn't know color. It doesn't know race. Humanity's for one and for all and all for one. You know what I'm saying? Humanity speaking for healthcare, security. As I've told you, we got to have humanity, security. We got to have healthcare. We got to have them things. We got to have education. You got to know Mikey T at the Sportsbook, Michigan's premier sports betting hotline with tips, analysis, and predictions. That's right. That's what we got going on, baby. Michigan, the Great Lakes State, fire and make that call. Let's get with it. Call me. Or don't. It don't matter. But it does matter if you want to win. I got winners, baby. You know it. Whoever sees this video knows I got them. That's right. Mikey T, Michigan's premier sports betting hotline with tips, analysis, and predictions. And that's what we got going on. We're going to cover the whole country. And if I end up finding friends in other parts of the world and other countries, and Mikey T in the sports book's going to be going there too. Hell, I'll fucking put a poster on Antarctica and maybe a polar bear will see it. That's right, Mikey T. Global, baby. Dream, baby. Anything can happen. You know it and I know it. Talk to you later. Enjoy the games. Go Yankees. Home dogs, baby. That's right, Mikey T at the sports book.